Let's talk about cosmic rewards. Those are destined soulmate connections. You have earned good karma together in a past life. Hold on. Look at that. She's just like, hello. Okay, back to what I was saying. So if you have a cosmic reward, what you have is destiny together. You've earned it, and you're going to receive a lot of blessings. An octave above blessings, actually rewards, and one of you is the reward, which means you challenge your person to do their inner soul work. And then at a point, they don't see you as their challenge anymore, but as their greatest blessing, as their reward. And then you're both rewarded with good karma. It can be a little confusing in the process of that metamorphosis. Just as a caterpillar dissolves and becomes a liquefied substance before it emerges magically as a butterfly, love does the same. It feels like all is lost. Everything's changing. Everything's changing. Nothing stays the same. Transformation is what was is unrecognizable in comparison to what becomes. Only what becomes is so much better than it was before. So if you have a cosmic reward, you have destiny, but you have a love that will age like fine wine. I'm going to share with you something that therapists won't talk about, and that is that your heart, your mind, your soul, and your memory, and your hopes and dreams and aspirations, as well as your ego, are all trying to talk to you at once. There's the overload. It takes a little time to sift through all of that. There may be forgiveness needed on top of it all. But don't worry, you're not alone in the metamorphosis. It's your hearts and your souls and higher powers that are involved in that magic. And when I say magic, we know it's somewhat magical. How a caterpillar becomes a butterfly? Who understands that magic? Very similarly in love, everything transforms magically. It's safe to trust the process, but not if love has been abusive or irremediable. I can't read the story you guys have written in this lifetime, so take that into consideration, because the universe does not condone giving you good karma that you've earned if you're hurting one another. I think we all inadvertently hurt one another, especially in love. There are casualties. Love is a battlefield. My mentor told me that recently. It's true. But put your battle axe away. There are two styles of healing. One is masculine, that's amputation or a severing of sorts or a complete release of, getting rid of, whereas a feminine approach is integration. It's healing towards wholeness, and it's taking a variety of different approaches. There are appropriate times and places for each, and sometimes you need a little bit of both. But when it comes to what's written in the stars, this isn't the answer. These readings are not the answer. It's part of the equation. So consider A plus B plus C equals D. A, your love story written in the stars, that's what I read. B, the story you guys have already written in this lifetime, I know nothing about that. And C, the story you either do or don't desire to write together. You each have your own ideas on how that should look. You need to get on the same page with that. And then when you add all of it up and do your part of the magic, it can equal a beautiful future together. That's what's written in the stars. But it's not without your efforts and your desire and pure intentions. Here are 3 keys that will allow for that metamorphosis to happen. You might need other keys outside of my scope. But number 1, don't throw love away. If you have a cosmic reward and love is not abusive and it is remediable, it's destined to reconcile. And the second key is patience and allowing healing, and also respecting that your hearts are going to be on a totally different timeline. Just when you're ready and you think your partner never will be, that magic can happen. So make sure you use the best patience possible. It's painful. That process is painful. And the third key, most importantly, your hearts must find it to wish each other the best, come what may. No matter what happens, really want happiness for each other. That's part of the metamorphosis. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Deadpool, but I watched it when I was really bored, like 5 years ago. I was on a business trip and someone told me, hey, this is a good movie, so I watched it. And I was bored to tears and I was trying to de-stress. So I'm glad I did. It's just not my taste in movies either, but it had a really solidly good message. His fiance had crossed over and he wanted to join her, only there was no way. He was trying everything he could to make that happen, and there was no way he was going to cross over. So anyways, I believe it was when he was dreaming, he saw her, and in that vision of her, she was motioning or signaling that it wasn't time yet, and that his heart wasn't ready, it wasn't in the right place. So we do know 3 things about a cosmic reward: reconciliation, that magic happens in your hearts, your souls, and higher powers also. So part of that magic, that key, that third key, is to truly find it in your hearts to want each other's happiness. Again, these are not your answers. These are part of the equation or your consideration. Now, this is read through ancient astrology. This system was around before the zodiac was discovered by the Babylonians in 1892 BC. The system was also taken from humanity, so it would be preserved, protected, and one day it was prophesied that it would return to humanity when we needed it most. I'd say we kind of need it. So it resurfaced about 300 and some years ago. At least that's the earliest text of its return. I'm happy to share it with you on TikTok. If you could share this so other couples in separation can have some hope. And also comment where in the world you're watching and sharing this from. And again, thank you.